This type of factoring is called factoring by grouping. I know it's factor by grouping because it has 4 terms and it doesn't tell me to factor out just the common factor. When I also look through, I don't see a common factor of 14, 21, 2, and 3. So I do always want to look for that perfect factor. But since there's nothing that goes into all of them, I'm going to go ahead and look at this kind of like an advanced factoring. So since it's 4 terms, the most logical thing to do is to go ahead and split it down the middle. And I probably don't have to go that far with that line. I look at the common factor between the first 2. For 14 and 21, that's 7. And also, they have k's. And the smallest power of k that goes into both is k2. So I put 7, k2 for both of them. Next, between 2 and 3, nothing really goes into them. So I'm going to pick 1 because I have to have a common factor for the second set in order to do anything. Since it's a -2, I'm going to go ahead and divide by a -1. So that way things will work out nicely for me if I pick the sign of this guy. So I got 7k squared in the front that I took out. So I'm going to have 7k2, and then I'm going to have my parenthesis. And when I look in, I'll be left with 2k. I'm probably going to move my line over a little bit. 2k plus 3. And then I also notice on the other side, I'm left with a -1 when I take it out. And I'm also left with 2k plus 3. So as you see here, this is a lot like advanced factoring because you have your fence, and it's kind of crooked, but you get the point. You're taking out your greatest common factors, and then you're going to rewrite it as double distribution. So we have 7k squared and -1 are both being multiplied by 2k plus 3. So we can rewrite this as something that can be FOILed. You can also check this by doing the first, outer, inner, last. And 7k squared plus times 2k is 14k to the third. 7k squared times 3 is 21k squared. -1 times 2k is -2k. And -1 times 3 is -3. The only thing is here, if you were to FOIL this out, you would notice there are no like terms because all the k's have different exponents. So that's how you end up with something with 4 terms because there's nothing that you can combine. I hope this helps you make the connection between advanced factoring and factor by grouping, and you understand it.